Hello Internet, this is Olan from What I'm Listening To, here, once again, with another episode of Quickies. The first CD I have for you today, I have a Green River album. These guys were the precursor to the band Mudhoney, both of which were very, 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 very important to the development of grunge music, or the Seattle sound, so to say. But before there was Mudhoney, and way, 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 way before there was Nirvana, there was Green River. I actually have not listened to anything by Green River. They're one of those bands that I only really know by name, and so I thought, well, let's check this out. Let's hear what all the hubbub is about. And this particular edition is a reissue, remastered version with a bunch of bonus tracks, which we'll take a look at the track listing in just a second here after I flip through this book. But yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I love grunge music. I really enjoy Mudhoney, and I can't imagine me disliking this. I'm sure this will be a very, very good listen. And the photography on this is stellar. Really, really nice packaging for this reissue. Sub Pop went above and beyond here. Let's see the track listing. Is it on here? No, it's not on here. Is it in here? It's not. Wow. Oh, God. Maybe I missed it in the booklet, just kind of aimlessly flipping through. Huh. There it is. So I want to say these are the original tracks on the original release of this album, and then these are bonus tracks. I'm fairly certain Green River has another album that was reissued in a similar fashion to this, with bonus tracks and really nice packaging, but starting with this one, and if I like it, I will grab the other one and give that one a listen. Next up, I have a Linkin Park CD. This is their album, The Hunting Party. Big, big fan of Linkin Park. I'll say it right here. I love this band quite a bit. You know, they were one of my go-to bands when I was a lot younger, listening to a lot of edgy music. They were kind of one of the bands responsible for me getting into hip-hop. Hip-hop was one of those genres that I just never really got into. A lot of the hip hop that my friends were listening to, I just thought was garbage, and I was more rock than anything. But you know, then getting exposed to that sort of '90s rock rap fusion got me very, very interested into that genre and a little bit of hip hop. But I digress. Yeah, these guys, just listening to their music, hearing the rapping vocals, made me curious about more hip-hop, and I kind of went from there. But this album is a very, very later release. I think it's their second to last album, and I actually used to own this one, but I got rid of it just because, I don't know, I guess I didn't like it nearly as much as their other material, which I'm pretty familiar with. But you know, just kind of going back into their catalog, fairly recent, I just thought maybe I should give this album another chance. Maybe I just needed to kind of be in the right mindset to listen to it. So we had one copy, and I decided to loan it out. One of the things I thought was interesting about this album is some of the features on here. So Tom Morello plays guitar on a track, and then Darren from System of a Down also plays guitar on a track. And I remember those songs being fairly underwhelming as far as their features go. I guess, you know, I expected maybe some vocals from Darren and maybe a more effect-based song from Tom, but neither were the case. But I'm not going to let that negativity potentially ruin me re-listening to this album. I really want to go into it with a better outlook, and hopefully I'll like it more than I remember. So we'll see. Linkin Park, The Hunting Party. Next up, I have a weird one-off album. This is an album by a band called Pyramid. I think the album and the band are called Pyramid. So we actually put this on at work one day, and it was really, really, really nice. Turns out it was one long 30-something minute track, just very nice psychedelic space ambient music. And what's funny is I think it says somewhere on the back here, I might say it inside. Yeah, so recorded in 1975/76 in Germany. So even though it says that, and this is stylized as this sort of 70s space rock album a la Hawkwind or Tangerine Dream or whatever, this actually came out in the 90s, and Pyramid is actually a fake band. It's actually a moniker for another experimental project. I believe it's Sunroof, which they do a lot of great kind of noisy projects, miscellaneous stuff. But yeah, this is just some one-off thing they did, and they're posing it as just some lost 70s space rock album. And it's fantastic. You know, regardless of whether you believe it's a 70s recording or not, it's still a wonderful recording, and was really, really excited to steal this so I could give it a closer listen, because I think this is one of those things that would sound really, really good in a good pair of headphones or earbuds and just kind of laying back and zoning out to it. So yeah, Pyramid, check this out. This is great. The last CD I have for you today, this is actually a mini disc, which is a first for my videos here, talking about these. Mini discs were a short-lived format, and they're exactly what they are. They're miniature discs. They look like GameCube games, if that makes more sense to you. But this was actually a recommendation from my coworker Taryn, and I think it's really funny because, first off, the name of the artist is Collin Olan, which I don't think was intentional. One of the reasons Taryn recommended this to me is because they thought that I would like the background of it, which is essentially Collin took two microphones and froze them inside of a block of ice, and then the ice was submerged in water, and the entire melting process was recorded. So it just really kind of piques my interest of weird field recordings or weird experimental recordings. I don't even know what to call this. Field recordings, avant-garde, I don't know, musique concrète, who knows. But I was really, really, really excited when they brought this to my attention, and I can't wait to listen to this. I'm hoping that I can put this on my computer so I can listen to it, but if not, I will figure out some way to listen to it. So Taryn, thank you so very much for exposing me to this. All right, that concludes this episode of Quickies. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.